I would never have guessed that there would be 8 of these personas. Tell us about those 8.
Yeah, so I did a qualitative study with my student, and we really looked at a whole bunch of behaviors from leaders people that we interviewed who had reported to a toxic boss in the last 5 years. And 5 years, it's funny, 5 years isn't very long because they remember it vividly. And I had people approach me who said, Dr. Laura, can I be in your research? It's been 8 years, but I remember it like it was yesterday. And it took me a few years to get over because the symptoms of PTSD and that are prevalent when you report to a toxic boss. There's a longer recovery and healing period. And that's a part of my book is how to recover from a toxic boss.
So tell me about the 8 personas.
Well, the self-serving egomaniac is one. So that kind of goes without saying, but like the ego drives everything and they are focused only on themselves and their career. They may be very good at managing to the higher ups and sucking up, and very good at throwing you under the bus. Then there's the control freak, which is the micromanager on steroids. They're controlling everything. And if they lose control, they just go ballistic. Then there's the dishonest manipulator, which is more covert. They're like a snake in the grass and they manipulate teams and situations. And they cause great harm through their dishonesty, and they cannot be trusted, and they erode trust in the workplace. Then there's the great divider. They're very good at pitting people against each other and causing friction either in their own team or with other teams and people. Like they're very good at that, and it causes great harm. And then there's the unethical corrupter. So I think that goes without saying. They're corrupt, unethical, and lack integrity. And they expect you to do the same. So they expect you to cover for them. And if you stand up against it, you're out usually, or you're punished. And then there's the abusive a-hole, which is what we think of with the bully and the harasser. And then there's disordered personalities. So I focus on the narcissist and the sociopath in my book. And then there's the gaslighter, which is, making you feel like you're going crazy and saying things didn't happen, but they did, and you start to question yourself. And a lot of these, so it's not like each boss is one of these. They're often 3 or 4 of them with a sprinkling of the 5th, right? So it's like ingredients of them. But it helps people understand what they're dealing with, and they're not alone, and then what to do about it.